for Financial Services and the Treasury. President, I move the second reading of the Stamp Duty Amendment Bill 2026 be read a second time. The bill aims to implement the measure proposed in the 2026-27 budget, raising the stamp duty rate for residential property transactions with an amount of value of consideration above $100 million from 4.25% to 6.5%. Based on transaction data for the first 10 months of this fiscal year, the measure is expected to affect only about 0.3% of residential property transactions and increase government revenue by about 1 billion Hong Kong dollars annually. To implement this measure, the bill will amend the ad valorem stamp duty chargeable under rates Part 1 of Scale 1 and Scale 2. In addition to apply different rates to residential and non-residential properties, the bill will introduce new rates under Scale 3 of the schedule and amend certain provisions of the Stamp Duty Ordinance so that the rates under Part 1 of Scale 1 and Scale 2 will apply to residential properties. The rates under Schedule 3, which will apply to non-residential properties, will stay at the current level and not be affected. If the bill is passed, the new rates will take effect retroactively from the 26th of February this year and apply to instruments executed on or after that date. For instruments executed between the 26th of February 2026 and the date the enacted ordinance is gazetted, the difference in stamp duty must be paid within 30 days of the gazettal of the ordinance. Over the years, to prevent the splitting of property transactions to reduce stamp duty liability, if two or more property transactions are connected and may form larger transaction or series of transactions, the Inland Revenue Department would calculate the stamp duty based on the aggregate consideration or total value of the transactions. The bill will not change this practice. In other words, the increased maximum rate, that is 6.5%, will also apply to cases involving series of property transactions with an aggregate consideration or total value exceeding $100 million. The government notes that under the current arrangement for handling cases involving series of property transactions, the adjustment to stamp duty rates may increase the cost of acquiring residential properties for redevelopment. The government will maintain communication with relevant stakeholders to explore whether there are other ways to improve the arrangements. I urge members to support the bill to give effect to this proposal, which will help increase government revenue and uphold the affordable users pay principle. I so submit. Thank you. I now propose the question to you that the aforesaid bill be read the second time. In accordance with the rules of procedure, the second reading debate is adjourned and the bill is referred to the House Committee.
政府